Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your extra daily dose of skill where we are covering the lower tier tanks and having the best games of the stream. And today we are going to take a look into VK 3001P. Since we are focusing on the tanks that are top of the tree for obvious reasons, we are trying to cover this tank. Worthy highlight. This tank has, in my opinion, only one useful gun, or the best gun, which is 220 alpha damage gun. I have seen some guys derping around with a derp gun, but I truly don't think it is a valuable option, and I have seen someone using the 135 alpha damage gun, but I do not really think it is a great choice either. Keep this in mind. Also, fellas, if you are not aware of that, this is not the main YouTube channel, so feel free to subscribe. It costs absolutely nothing for you, and it makes a day for us. I would highly appreciate it. Thank you. And now, let's take a look when last time we played with this vehicle. We played back in 2022, so quite some time ago. And keep this in mind, you can vote for the tank, or I supposed to say you can share your opinion. What do you think about the tank? As you can see, this vehicle is pretty popular, honestly, with 300 votes overall. If you want to vote, you can log in via our gaming API, and if you have 50 games plus, you can vote. Plus, important thing to highlight, fellas, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, you can see how the armor model is looking like in the index as well, so take advantage out of it. Meanwhile, first game, the tier 8 game, which is definitely not ideal, but we are going to be fine. I have a strategy already how we are going to slap the living crap out of the enemies, right? So what is our idea? Our idea is to take this position here and pretty much not to allow anyone to cross and slap the living crap out of them. So that is a good thing. Also, we can see this matchmaking is heavy on the tank destroyers, so they should be passive, and I think if our team will have a defensive positions, we should be relatively alright. Now, this tank is rated good tank. Why so? I do not really understand skill why this tank can be rated good. Well, the combination of the things of this tank is just simply right. The tank is relatively quick. For a heavy tank, has a pretty nice DPM. It's just overall a nice tier 6 mother trucker, right? All you need to do, you need to have some fun while punishing enemies for their bad decisions, and you are going to be just fine. Obviously, 145mm of standard penetration is far away from being ideal, so if you can afford to shoot the gold or 194mm APCRs, those shells would help you significantly to get better performance as well, right? But I am trying to shoot the gold only when I need to, and so far we are going to be alright. If we are going to see someone with button of armor, obviously, undoubtedly we are going to load the gold without any questions asked. But for now, I have a feeling that we are actually okay. Also, I do not really think we are going to see anyone here anytime soon. I don't think this IS will try to make pressure here. So what do we need to do? We need to simply relocate towards the middle. I would say this is going to be significantly better call for us. And from the middle, we are going to have a decent enough angles to slap the living crap out of this Mr. Crusader, fellas. This is exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we need. And I would say, from exactly this position here, we are going to farm this Crusader without bigger problems whatsoever. The question is, can we outspot him? This is the question. Brother from other mother, VK is going through the open field. We are trying to punish him. Luckily, we did so. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. How about this light tank? Very, very nice punishment. I mean, as you can see, for a tier 6 mother trucker, the damage is stacking very, very nicely and very, very quickly. At least this is how I feel, right? The accuracy of this tank is also isn't bad by any shape or any form, right? Especially whenever you are shooting APCRs. Let's try to do that. Let's try to do that. Better shell velocity and better penetration, so we should slap our brother from other mother from without any problems whatsoever, right? Once again, we need to have our eyes widely open for obvious reasons, right? And we need to get, or we need to try to get as much use as we physically and possibly can here. I really don't think that enemies are going to be able to win this game. Considering how many triangles there is, it's just not really a good matchmaking for the enemy team. But you know what? Matchmaking fail in our advantage it is a good fail in my humble opinion. Would you look at this? We can perma-track this mother trucker like there is no tomorrow, and we are just simply sending him into the garage. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So far, so good. So far we are playing well and we are doing the things properly. That's all we want to see, right? Okay. How about angle for this Stunner Emil? Ooh, hello there, Mr. Excalibur. A beautiful assisting damage. And yes, I'm using optics in the open map, so I can get some free assisting damage in a way, right? This is exactly what we are looking for. Very, very nice. How about a bit better angle here? Would you look at that? Stunner Emil, how are you doing? Excellent. I believe we are going to have a great time in this game. Once again, matchmaking is in our advantage, but you know what? I never complained about the advantage. Thank you very much. If I would be in the enemy team, I would cry how horrible this matchmaking is, but since it is not the case, we can enjoy and we can have a great time. 5 minutes left. Obviously, there is plenty of the triangles that never been spotted. I wonder from where the IS, from where TS5 is sniping, because TS5 is like the strongest tank destroyer to make actual pressure. But oh well. Yeah, I assume this is his mistake, right? And it is his responsibility. So we can't complain about that. Okay, our folks are making more pressure like this, but once again, it doesn't really change absolutely anything. We are sitting okay, and all we need to do, we need to make sure that we pre-aim here. That's all we need to do. Also, I have a feeling that Scorpion should be sniping from here, honestly speaking. I mean, the Scorpion should be sniping from here. Wow, I'm all the time spotted. Huh. That changes the things. Unless he's going for a blind shots like so, although I want to believe that I may be all the time spotted, right? Okay, very, 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 very interesting stuff. Extremely interesting stuff. Okay, it's time to take a bit safer approach into all of this, and I am relocating completely from here because I feel like it is just way too risky, and I feel like I am losing the hit points literally for no reason whatsoever. So instead of sniping, or I suppose to say holding position this way, we are going to take this typical bush and we will try to punish every and each mother trucker who is sitting right here, because I think there is plenty of them. Plus on top of that, I think I should be able to have a decent enough angle for a Mr. Scorpion if there would be a chance for me to hit him. This should be good pre-aim. No, it wasn't. It's okay. It's okay. Everything is fine. Scorpion should get slaughtered by our triangles making a hardcore pressure. That's okay. Definitely not a big deal. And all we need to do, we need to simply wait. Patience, relax, take it easy, enjoy the process and enjoy the journey. Come on, Vakam, you can spot someone. I believe you definitely can. I'm actually very, very, very surprised where is enemy TS5, and the guy is definitely misplaying this game. Because once again, TS5 is just powerhouse of the tank, right? Super Hellcat, that's okay, and TS5. We found the TS5. Let's load the gold instantly. I'm not even considering to shoot the standard ammunition for obvious reasons. And now we are trying to craft a decent enough angle for this gentleman. Let's try to shoot like this. Unfortunately, I'm spotted and this guy is looking towards me. But to be fair with you, gun handling isn't the finest by the TS5. So I think we should be able to survive. Good, good, good. Excellent, very, very nice. We have a flat side. Can we hit him? Unfortunately, we cannot, but that's completely alright. This gentleman is definitely in the open field. He's eliminated from the game. The next guy is going to be the Scorpion G. Unfortunately, I do not really have a good enough angle for a Scorpion G, but it is changing absolutely nothing. And all we need to do in the last moment here, we need to make as much pressure as we physically and possibly can, right? That's all we need to do. Borat. Oh, Borat was the mother trucker who was spotting us. Okay, that is something, fellas. And that was very, very weird game. Borat being top tier, he was providing assisting damage for our team. Okay, that's a way to play with a tank. What can I say? Considering that we are bottom tier mother trucker in this situation, I think our performance was fine and it is okay. Let's see the scoreboard and I'm feeling pretty happy with the situation. Okay, we are back. That was a weird game, but I'm happy with this. 2.1 thousand damage, 2 kills, 900 assisting damage. Come on, fellas. I'm bottom tier mother trucker. Third by experience, third by the damage. Very, very nice. And 9,000 profits. I wonder how much Borat spotted. Because that was a very, very weird play. 2.2 thousand. Yeah, that wasn't very, very great considering what he could do by doing damage. But that's okay. Mistakes are happening and appreciate enemy mistakes, fellas. That's alright. Oh, would you look at that? Karelia standard battle and most importantly tier 6 matchmaking. I think I know exactly how am I going to do the things. I am going to the heavy line, but I am having a bit safer approach, right? We are not playing here around the corner. We are not going super aggressively, at least yet. First of all, we are taking this bush right here. Why so? Because we can spot mother truckers crossing like this and we can get plenty of the use this way, right? So that would be very much appreciated. Meanwhile, I'm trying to fire and I'm trying to punish this Vaka, and we did so. Look at this. We are getting quite a bit of the use from tracking this guy. So that is very, very much appreciated and that is very, very good. And we eliminated the guy from the game. So that's absolutely glorious. Now, this is the position where I want to play, fellas. This is position where I want to play. All we need to do, we need to have some fun and we need to make sure that we are punishing every and each guy who is getting spotted here. And once again, this angle is very, very nice and I have no doubts whatsoever that I can definitely punish him. Turret is actually a weak spot of this tank. Excusez-moi. Game, don't do that to me. Oh my bananas, I said some good things about this gun. Stop it. Thank you, finally. I needed to start screaming on the tank apparently in order to get some use of all of this, right? Okay, mistakes were made from this guy. I was pretty unlucky with those shots, so once again, not much what I can change about that. I don't really think he has a good enough view range, so all we can do, we can start, well, I supposed to say we can just simply finish our job. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What do we want to do now since our team is winning this game extremely easily? All we need to do, we need to make pressure. Both of the tanks that are spotted here, they have quite a bit of the hit points, T150 and T34. So in this situation, I kind of want to have the gold ammunition still, right? Oh wow, the gun isn't treating us that well. Come on, gun. Don't do that to me. I know you can perform significantly better. Beautiful. Boogie is sitting here around the corner. So that being said, we are going to go very, very, very aggressively against him. We are going to definitely overpeak this, but I am a big boy and I'm going to be alright. And I think I should have a chance to get one more, maybe. Yes, indeed, I have a chance to get one more. In this game, we just simply made as much pressure as we physically and possibly could. Or I supposed to say maybe not as much pressure. We approached this game in a smart way. At first, we played safe. We tried to punish enemies. We punished them as many times as we physically and possibly could. And now in this type of situation, we are just trying to get the free damage that is left in this game. Sometimes you are going to get the games like this whenever enemies has no team and you will have 15 15-1 score. Nevertheless, I am pretty happy and I'm pretty satisfied with this tank. Although, once again, the gun wasn't so great. What is the gun handling rating? Gun is rated 4, so gun is actually good, right? Interesting. Okay, let's teleport to the scoreboard. I was thinking about this game and maybe I could have made a bit more pressure when I'm thinking about this. Maybe I needed to play tiny touch more aggressively, but that's okay. We are not going to cry over this and we are going to accept that. So 1.7 thousand damage, 300 assisting damage, not too bad. We are second by experience, we are first by the damage, and we got ourselves 500 credits because I fired quite a bit of the gold. That's okay, not a big deal. Let's go for thirds. And the last but not least, we have Erlenberg Assault against the tier 7s. That should be okay. It doesn't look that bad, does it? So, what do we want to do in this type of situation, fellas? Let me think. What do we want to do? There is a couple of the ways how we can approach this situation. You know what? I think I made my decision how do I want to play this game. So, first things first, I want to believe that I do not really want to play this side. I do not want to play the heavy line. I think what I would be happy with, I think I would be happy for playing hold down in Echo 2. This is a relatively risky play, but I think this is going to pay off and I think we are going to get plenty of the use of all of this. It is risky stuff though. Pay attention what is happening here. We have only one sniper schnitzel, right? So we need to keep this in mind, and this is definitely a bit more complicated stuff. There is a poodle going super aggressively over there. It doesn't really change absolutely anything. And Hellcat is dead. Rudy, Oyopter, right? It's okay. Bazotto will do a heavy lifting here. I'm loading the gold without overthinking too much, right? And we are going to have some fun. Listen. We have Bazotto Sniper Schnitzel. Bazotto Sniper Schnitzel can definitely slap this Rudy. Come on, Bazotto. Beautiful slap. 300 in the face. Rudy just shot his pants, obviously. That's okay. That's good. That's nice. Now, how to deal with this Mr. Poodle? He can definitely slap me into my cupola, that's okay, but you know what? I am not feeling too paranoid and I am not feeling too bad about this. I have no doubts whatsoever that Bazotto is going to find the proper shot over there, okay? I have no doubts whatsoever that he will find the shot. Beautiful, he's down to one-shottable, that's absolutely glorious. How about this gentleman? Can we eliminate him from the game? Yes, we can. How about this Mr. Poodle at this point? Can we eliminate the Mr. Poodle from the game as well? Yes, we can. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We did some maintenance here and we cleared this side like there is no tomorrow. Very, very nice. We definitely... Oh my bananas, Cheeto SP. Okay. Cheeto SP is one of the most powerful mother truckers out there, fellas. Cheeto SP is very, very, very strong tier 7 tank. So in this situation, I definitely need to rethink my life choices. How do I want to approach this? And how do I want to play this game? That's a fact, fellas. That is a fact. I definitely need to think twice how do I want to make pressure for this guy. And most importantly, do I want to make pressure for this guy? I mean, I could overall play somewhere here. And I could try to eliminate this Mr. IS from the game. Because I have a feeling we should have good enough angle here. Although I missed the shot, that's okay. I'm aware about the art that can slap me. And now we are having the best time ever. We are making sure that we are going to punish this Cheeto SP. He is the most dangerous tank in this situation. But I think I am going to take a risk it for the biscuit approach here and we are okay. Beautiful. Mistakes were made by him and we are farming. We are having the best time ever. Next. Next step will be to eliminate this IS from the game. I think we definitely can do that. IS is eliminated. Excellent. The next tank that we are going to eliminate is this Fava. Although Fava is eliminated already, that's okay. Churchill 7, Mr. Churchill 7, how are you doing this fine day? Good, Artemis. That's okay. Now, this is in a way 1 versus 1 situation, but I have bigger alpha damage. What bigger alpha damage means whenever we are meeting tanks like Churchill, that means we should be able to eliminate them from the game easier, right? And even though if he is hitting us for 120, we are hitting him for 200, and in the end of the day, bigger alpha damage is going to do a big, nice favors for us. That's okay. Once again, I'm aware of the Panther sniping from the back here as well. I am very, very well aware of that. That's alright. No. Another free shot. Beautiful. 250 in the face. As you can see, this tank feels pretty okay. And I'm thinking expectation values to mark this tank is so bloody low, fellas. Expectation values are just 1,500 to get mark of excellence on this tank, right? And we are constantly playing for significantly better score than this. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Very, very nice, fellas. I am enjoying myself. I don't feel like this tier 6 is handicapped or something, right? I feel like it is very, very, very nice and okay tank to play with, honestly. Beautiful. Although I am not going to lie, I am shooting plenty of the gold ammunition, and I feel like I need to shoot the gold in order to get some use with this tank, right? In other words, what I'm trying to say it's not so simple and it's not so easy. But the DPM is definitely working very, very, very fine for this tank, and I would say it definitely makes this tank to feel significantly better. Meanwhile, this Arta is annoying. And this, I feel like this Arta is like a plague to the certain level, but soon we are going to beat this disease, fellas. This is how am I looking into all of this. One-shotted with a high explosives. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Such a nice game, fellas. Very, very good. And look at this, and we have 6 kills as well. Very nice. Yeah, I like this tank. You know, and whenever I'm doing the videos with the lower tier tanks, it's not like I am playing with them monthly or even yearly, you know. Usually, if I'm not marking the tank, usually I do not play with this tank, right? And for me, videos like this are absolutely amazing, and I am having a blast by exploring the old forgotten tanks once again. Does it make sense, fellas, what I'm saying? I am literally exploring forgotten tanks once again. Beautiful. Okay, Nashorn is sitting over there. That's far away from being ideal. I do not really think that we are going to reach this tank at this point. We have way too many guns looking for them. And I am pretty sure that this is a game over, which is completely fine. Let's teleport to the scoreboard and let's see what we crafted in the end of the day. And we are back from our game, fellas. In the end of the day, in the turtle speed, I managed to reach the last tank and I got a killing shot. You haven't missed anything, to be completely honest with you, because it was pretty much 1 minute drive and 1 shot, and that was a game over. Meanwhile, fellas, solid ace wanker. Very, very nice. I'm very satisfied with this. We have the Top Gun. We have a high caliber, 3,100 damage, 600 assisting damage, 7 kills. Overall, very, very good game. 1.5 base experience. That's absolutely glorious. And 3,000 profits as well, although we fired quite a bit of the gold ammunition. All in all, it was enjoyable experience, and I had a blast playing with this tank. It was really nice. So, fellas, if you never played with this tank, give it a go. Try it. It is quite an enjoyable experience. And in the end of the day, we got ourselves 2,300 average damage, 600 assisting damage, 100% win ratio. We played very, very well with this tank, and I'm satisfied with this performance overall. So for now, fellas, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you had a good time together with us, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. It was a pleasure to entertain you, and if you had a good time, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and like the video as well. That helps a ton. Thank you, and see you very, very soon, more likely with a Tiger P on this channel. Peace.